they said fixed lens cameras were dead. They said you need massive gear to hit the 60 megapixel mark. But here it is. After a decade of silence, Sony just dropped a camera that is either the most revolutionary, discrete powerhouse ever made, or the most expensive niche experiment of the year. This is the Sony RX1R III. In this deep dive, we're going to tear down the wall of hype, break down the unbelievable compromises, and tell you if this tiny, titanium-bodied beast is worth its colossal price tag. We're talking full-frame 61 megapixels, a legendary fixed 35mm f/2 lens, and a secret flaw that will cost you thousands. Stick with me, because what Sony didn't include might be the biggest story of all. Let's just hold it for a second. The first thing you notice is the size. It is unbelievably small for what it contains. This is a full-frame sensor, the same found in professional alpha cameras, shoved into a body barely bigger than a deck of cards. The design is stealth and precision, built for the purist street photographer or the discerning traveler. Inside is that 61 megapixel XMR BSI CMOS sensor, paired with the powerful Bionz XR processor. The level of detail you can capture is frankly absurd for a camera this size. The fixed nature of the Zeiss Sonnar T*35mm f/2 means the lens and sensor are perfectly calibrated, allowing the RX1R III to deliver sharpness that rivals much larger systems. It's a closed system, a purist's tool. To counter the fixed focal length, Sony introduced step crop shooting. Using the massive 61 megapixels, you can instantly crop to simulate a 50mm lens at 29 megapixels, and a 70mm lens at 15 megapixels. You get 3 prime lenses in one body, a brilliant solution to the flexibility challenge. However, a camera at this price point cannot afford major compromises. And the RX1R III has two. First, In-Body Image Stabilization, or IBIS, is absent. This is a massive omission for a 61 megapixel sensor. At these resolutions, even the slightest handshake is magnified. For a camera built for handheld, low-light street shooting, this forces you to rely on high shutter speeds or impeccable technique. Second, the battery life is poor. It uses an older, undersized NPFW50 battery. You will need spares and a power bank. For a premium travel camera, this is a significant inconvenience, a clear trade-off for the small body size. But let's pivot to the good, the autofocus. This camera inherits the advanced AI-based real-time tracking AF from Sony's flagship mirrorless cameras. It's lightning fast, sticky, and features extensive subject recognition. You have professional-grade autofocus on a compact camera, a marvel of engineering. The shooting experience is tactile. The lens features an aperture ring, a focus ring, and a dedicated aperture control. Crucially, it includes a leaf shutter, which allows for flash sync up to an incredible 1/4000th of a second. This is a huge benefit for professionals needing to overpower the sun on location, a feature its mirrorless rivals lack. Speaking of rivals, the only true competitor is the Leica Q3. The RX1R III gives you more megapixels and a far superior, modern AI autofocus system for a lower price. Internally, the rival is the Sony A7CR. Why choose the fixed RX1R III over the versatile A7CR? Pocketability and the leaf shutter. The A7CR with a lens is not pocketable, the RX1R III is. We've now covered the legendary sensor, the fixed lens paradox, the brilliant AF, and the unforgivable lack of IBIS. The Sony RX1R III is an unapologetic, niche product. It delivers image quality that is genuinely breathtaking, but it's a time capsule you can slip into your jacket. It is a fantastic camera, but only for the purist street photographer, the Leica Q shooter who demands better AF, or the professional needing an ultra-portable backup. It is not for the hybrid shooter, the budget-conscious, or anyone who hates the 35mm focal length. It's over-engineered, uncompromising, and absolutely fantastic for the one type of person it was made for. Did Sony get it right, or is this price tag unforgivable? Let me know in the comments. Tap that like button if you think Sony nailed the street photography brief, and tell me, if you had the budget, are you picking up the RX1R III, or are you building a full A7CR kit? Your answer tells me everything about your shooting style. Thanks for sticking with me. Subscribe to Tap Tech right now so you don't miss our next deep dive. Until next time, keep shooting and keep questioning the hype.